Guys, welcome for the volume 2 business report writing. So in I'll just repeat you that in the previous presentation we have discussed about what you mean by the business report and what is how we need to write the business report and what are the characteristics and what are the objectives. So objectives, I'll just repeat you once again. The main objective is achieving the organization goals, okay, and exchanging of information and formulation of execution of the plans, maybe the increasing the efficiency or create the consciousness or maybe the directing the subordinates, okay. There are various objectives are there, maybe education and training for the employees or developing the labor management relations, creating the relationship between the external parties, solving the problems. The various things are there. That's the main objectives of the business report. So here now we are going to discuss about types of business report. You know that there are various types of business reports are there, okay. So in the various types we have just classified into the three terms, that is on the basis of the legal, on the basis of the frequency, on the basis of the writer. So if you talk about the on the basis of the legality, sorry, types of report on the basis of the legality, that is the statutory report and the non-statutory report will be there. So in the statutory report, these are the reports which prepared in compliance with the status or laws, and maybe the examples of the statutory report is audit reports or maybe the annual report or maybe the direct reports will be there. So here we are giving the in-depth information to take the right decision for the management, okay. So this is what about the statutory report, and the non-statutory report is these are the reports which are not prepared as a requirement of the laws, okay. The statutory report, based on the laws we are preparing the report, and in the non-statutory report, this is not requirement of the laws, but preparation of the such reports will be held for the decision making process, okay. Then if you talk about routine report, okay, in the routine report, again we are seeing the progress report and the performance appraisal. So you know that routine report, that means regularly we are preparing the report for that. These are the reports which are prepared on recurring basis or the regular basis. It may be daily basis or the weekly basis or the fortnightly or the monthly, etc. Usually they contain a statement of the facts or the figures, okay, whatever they have assigned the report job for us. So every day we are preparing the reports, okay, every day. So in the beginning of the day we are writing what is the we can say activities we have to do, okay. And those activities, end of the day we need to write the report what all the activities we has been done and what is the conclusion for each and every activities. So this is how normally the proper business person used to write everyday report. So maybe it may be the daily or maybe it may be the weekly, okay, because marketing people used to do the daily report, okay. For example, you can take an example of MR, okay, medical representative. They used to write the daily report, and with the help of the daily report they can able to send the weekly report or the fortnightly report or the monthly report to their bosses. When we can able to submit the monthly report or the fortnightly report, if we done the daily report, that will accumulate, and the more data will be there to submit for the our bosses or the our higher authorities. So this is all about the routine reports are there. In that we are talking about the progress report and the performance appraisal report. So what do you mean by the progress report? It is a prepared to inform the progress of the organization or the individual. The outcomes of this report is the reasons for the non-performance or maybe the performance, we can say. So here what happens, whatever the task has been given to us, so that we are going to prepare for the organization, okay. Maybe it's an organization report or maybe it's an individual report. So that is what the progress report. So progress report is nothing but, for example, we can say for the students, okay, every monthly we are conducting a test. So that test we are writing a report, that is a progress report. What the student is performing in our organization, in our education, Okay, so how much he's learning and how much he needs to learn in the future, so that we can able to write the progress report. We can see that in the progress report, so each and every subject how much we are scoring. Okay, maybe the other activities you can say, or maybe the we can say contribution to the institute you can say, or maybe the presentation you can say, or maybe the assignments or the test. So all together we are writing the report. Maybe that report is not in depth, but based on that particular report we can able to analyze where we stand, where our student is standing in the education. So that is how we need to write the report. That is what we call the progress report. Then we are coming for the performance report. So performance report is nothing but the performance appraisal. Okay, these are the mainly concerned with the performance of the employees. Okay, it facilitates the in promotion, maybe the hike of pay, or maybe the incentives. This is all based on the performance appraisal report. So in the performance appraisal report, we are writing the report what all the responsibilities and what all the duties in the organization. So in those duties and the responsibility, how much you are reaching and how much you need yet to reach. So based on this we can able to get the promotion, and based on that we can get the salary hike also. So that's the reason in every organization, okay, there is a performance appraisal will be there. In the performance appraisal, not only we are writing our assigned task, there we are analyzing how regularity you are, how sincere you are, and time punctuality, everything we are considering here. That is what we can say the performance appraisal reports will be there. So again, apart from that, there's an inspection report is also there here. So it is and prepared to find out the irregularities in a day-to-day work. Okay, that is inspection. So you know that every organization inspection has been done. So in that inspection, we used to write a report what all the things they are maintaining, and what is the production, and how much they are performing, and how much they are earning the profit. Everything we can able to analyze here, right? That is what you can say types of report in that basis of legal formalities and the basis of the frequency. Then we are talking about the special reports. So in the special reports, sorry, in the special reports, we are discussing about the special reports. So these are the prepared on special occasions, for example, to study the impact of maybe COVID-19 on economy. A report may be prepared. So this is what you consider special reports. So I'm just taking the recent examples here. There's a COVID-19, you know that coronavirus. So every day DC is giving the report. That's a special report. This report is not giving in other time. Okay, this is a particular situation. So every time he has to give the report for his particular district. So what is the diseases patients are there, and how much discharge is there, and how many deaths are there. Okay, so these all things every day they are giving the reports here. That is what you can say the special reports. In the special reports, okay, we normally say that there is a FIR. Okay, there is a normally we used to use this word in the police station. There is a FIR. FIR ಮಾಡಿರೇನ್ರಿಪ್ಪ ನೀವು ಏನಾರು ಕೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೇನ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. What I mean by this FIR, the FIR is nothing but the first information report. Okay, whatever happens first, immediately we need to submit the report. That is what you can say the FIR. It is a report prepared immediately after happening of the event. It includes the statements of eyewitness or extent of the probable causes, or maybe anything. So immediately we need to submit our report. ಹಿಂಗಾಗ್ಯದ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ಯದ್ರಿ, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಗಾಡಿ ಹ್ಯಾಶನೆ ಬೇಡ ನಮ್ದಿನ ತುಡುಗಾಗ್ಯದ. Immediately ನಮ್ದು ಏನದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ we need to go and register the FIR. That is a first information report. Then if you talk about the second one, that is a investigation report. So after you've done the FIR, the next process is that is the investigation report. This report is prepared to find out the cause of the problem and providing the alternative solutions in the problems. So what happens exactly, what happens in that particular situation, that we need to understand. Don't think this is only related to the police station, even this will help for the organization also. Okay, so this report is prepared to find out the cause. Okay, that's the investigation report. Means what, whatever you have submitted the FIR, that's immediately after happening of the any things, okay, then investigation will start on that. What is the main cause of creating this particular problem, and what is the best alternatives, or maybe they're providing the alternative solution for that particular problem. This is what you can say the investigation report. Then we are talking about the feasibility report. So whatever you have given the solution, it is a report prepared in accordance with the particular applicability of an idea. It may be prepared by any individual or any committee. So whether that in whatever the solutions you have given in that investigation report, whether that solution will be feasible for that particular condition or not, that we need to write a report here. That is what you call the feasibility report. Then we are saying that is the last one, there is a confidential report. So here it is a prepared to evaluate the job performance of an employee, of the report to kept as a secret. So that is what the confidential report. Sometimes we are unable to disclose everything. Okay, some reports we need to keep it as a confidential, that is only concerned to the department, or maybe that is only concerned to the organization. So that should not disclose to the society, or that should not disclose to the public. So that is what you can say the confidential reports will be there. So this will be, we are saying there is a special reports. Then on the basis of the writer, okay, there is an individual reports and the committee reports will be there. So here, these are the reports submitted by the individuals like branch managers or the salesperson or maybe department. Okay, where we are writing the individual reports. Each and every organization, there are different departments will be there. So each and every department, under the department, there are different employees will be working. So with the help of the each and every employee's report, the department will make the particular report, and each and every department report they need to submit to the organization. That is what you can say the individual report. And the next one, we are talking about the committee reports. So here the committee report, with the help of the department reports, the committee will make the reports for the organization. So what are the happenings? So these are the reports submitted by the group of members specialized in the certain fields. The committee report, that means the group of the people will be there who are specialized in the certain fields. Okay, they are making the reports. So what is the problem, actual problem, and what is the solutions for this particular problem? So this we are going to write here. So this is all the types of reports are there. Okay, so the next, that is the steps of preparing the report. So these all the basic reports are there. So now we are talking about the steps of preparing the reports. So there are various steps of report preparing the report. Okay, the final report is not the outcome of the just mind in draft. Okay, so it requires much of spade work, or maybe the hard work is required. Okay, and maybe the preparation, orderly arrangement, and reshuffling the matters. Okay, or before it is finalized. Then most of the business reports on special matters like research work and the requirement tabulation and inspiration of the data and drafting the final reports. So various things is required to prepare the report here. So here, before that, what are the steps are there? So you know that the first is the taking the notes. So you know that investigation of the sources of the information, first we need to identify what is the problem. That's the investigation of the source of the information. In many subject, one has to process the kind of the information and data required, and search and resources of sources where it comes from. Okay, so first we need to understand that. Then we are making the notes. That is a second point. That's a taking first we need to investigate what is the problem has been happened. Then second one, that is a taking the notes. So ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನೇನು ಬಂದಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಪೇಪರ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಏನಂತೇಳಿ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ when he is observing or talking, or to file the reading casually in the magazines or the newspaper. So we need to make the points, what all the happenings, okay, what all the points are there. Okay, those points we need to make a note. ಸೊ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಡಿಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದೆನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಮೇನ್ ಹೈಲೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. That is very much important. Then we are talking about the analyzing the data. So analyzing the data ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ, after having the information together, the various information from above mentioned sources, and investigator has to analyze those in the fitness of the subject under the study point at the stage of information collected is just about its direct use, decided on the need for collection of new information and its resources. So here what I'm saying, analyzing the data, whatever has been investigated and whatever you have made the point, you need to analyze the data whether that is a proper and whether it is a authenticate or not. So this we need to analyze, then we can go for the next step, that is a making the outline sketch. ಸೊ ಔಟ್ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಕೆಚ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನೋಡಿರಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಬರೀ ಒಂದು ಲೆಟರ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಮೊದಲ ಒಂದು ಡ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ತಗೋತೀವಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೂರನೇದು ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ದೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ದ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಆನ್. ದೆನ್ ಫೈನಲಿ ವಿಲ್ ಮೇಕ್ ದ ಫೈನಲ್ ಡ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್. With the help of the various process, we are making the final report. So here the making the outline sketch as a part of the drafting the report, comma and outline sketch is drawn indirectly, roughly the need for inclusion or relevant subject, okay, arrangement in the number of parts with main and the sub headlines, or maybe the possible conclusion, or maybe the recommendations. This is how we can make the ಔಟ್ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಕೆಚ್. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇನು ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಏನೇನು ಸಬ್ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬುಲೆಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಜೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕೆಚನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ದೆನ್ ಫೈನಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ನಾವು ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ, ಅದು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್, ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದ ಫೈನಲ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಫೈನಲ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ least and two drafts. Okay, one is a rough and the one is a final draft. ಮೊದಲು ನಾವು ರಫ್ ಡ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಡ್ರಾಫ್ಟನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ most of the cases there shall be 3 drops wherein the drafts go on polishing, screening and ensuring proper arrangement, sequence and logical putting, causes and the effects will be required for this particular report writing. So these are the steps of the report writings will be there. Then so what I'm saying, ultimately before writing the report there are various process will be there. Okay, first we need to analyze, first we need to investigate. Okay, then the second one is the making the points, and we can go for the analyzing the data whether the data is right or wrong. Then we can make the informal sketch or the making the outline sketch. Then with the help of that we are writing the final report. So this is how the this is all about the what do you mean by the business report, and what do you mean by the types of report, and what are the types of report is there, and objectives, characteristics and the steps of preparing the reports are there. So in the next presentation we'll discuss about the formal report writing, what all the steps will be there. Okay, hope you are understanding. If any queries are there, please let me know so we can able to recorrect in the presentation. Thank you.